name is David and I am a STEM ambassador, and I'm here to talk to you about how I use maths in my job for Maths Week. So I work as a civil engineer for a company called Atkins, and I specifically work in the transport part of the company. So our company is involved in a lot of different things such as airport design, building design, skyscraper design even, but specifically I work in transport. So if you think about how you got to school today, you maybe got a lift in the car, you maybe got the bus or the train, or you maybe even walked or cycled. So it's our job to design these things, and I think everyone uses transport on a daily basis, and you maybe don't think about the fact that someone has to design these things. And if you don't think about them, then that's a job well done from our perspective, because nothing bad has happened. The road has functioned, for example, and yeah, we need to make sure the road's wide enough for 2 lorries to get past, for example. So a little bit about how we use maths in our jobs. So I am working on a bridge design at the minute. Obviously we need to get cars and lorries from one side of the bridge to the other over a river. So there's going to be a lot of weight on the bridge at one time. So we need to design the pier of the bridge to be able to take this weight, and the metal steel needs to be wide enough to take this high amount of stress on the bridge. In the winter also, there might be a really windy day where the wind could be coming from one side to the other, and the bridge might sway a little bit. And we allow this to happen. This is not a problem. But obviously, if we don't design it properly, then a disaster could happen, and that would obviously be a bad engineering design. Another part that we would do would be to design for snow loads. So if there's snow on the bridge, there's obviously a lot more weight. So we'll use equations to deal with these things and look at how likely it is for there to be a high wind and a high amount of snow and a lot of cars on it, or will the bridge have to close in these circumstances? So we'll use maths, simple maths as well, such as multiplication and division and some algebra to deal with these things. Another thing that we'll be involved in is the drainage of roads. We'll look at how often it rains in Glasgow, or Scotland in general, which is a lot. And we'll need to design for the road and the drains to be able to cope with this rain and drain it into the rivers. So yeah, we use maths on a daily basis, and it can be interesting every day. You learn different things and you use different equations, and it all comes from the simple stuff such as the multiplication, division and the algebra. So yeah, I think it's important to learn it, and if anyone has any questions, then I'll be happy to take them and I'll be able to get back to you on them. So hopefully that inspired you to maybe be an engineer someday, and maybe you're interested in these sorts of things. So yeah, thanks very much.